short sleeves throughout the whole movie, and then also you see your breath is really cold, so they make you put ice cubes in the mouth so that you don't see the breath, so that the transition to hot to cold is not. It's awful.
Are you unhappy about giving up the secrets of your filmmaking?
Oh yeah, that's a common tool, right? They put ice cubes in the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So is it hard to act with ice cubes in the mouth?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. It's so cold, and then you have ice in the mouth. That's the worst thing.
So is it hard? Is it harder to do the stuff with Ryan Reynolds, or harder to do the stuff with Jesse in this picture?
I'm sitting right here.
I know. Well, Ryan's somewhere secretly hiding.
Oh.
But I don't mean. I'm sure the acting is. Acting with you is not that hard. I'm just saying it's the kind of intimacy that's created, because it really adds a lot of intimacy in this movie. There's not a lot of actual sex, but there's a great deal of these intimate moments.
There was more in the script. It just we looked ridiculous doing it. Kidding. I think at least the way the relationships are in the movie, it was harder to be with Ryan. I'm not Ryan, but it was harder to do those scenes. She's literally blind to anything going on. She's literally just it's it's literally just self-mutilation. It's yeah, come on, okay, let's fuck me up a little bit more. So that was difficult. I know girls like that. I don't have that self. I'm not thinking of the right word that I'm.
Self-loathing.
Yeah, well, self-loathing and also literally self-sabotage. Yeah, there you go. So that was harder.
Well, it seemed like almost becoming conscious, almost after you've broken off with him and you run to Jesse's character in the street, that's it's even more complex, because then you're playing three different feelings at the same time.
That was that was a crazy moment.
And in New York City, you actually went to New York to shoot that, or was that shot on some stage somewhere?
It was shot. The New York stuff was actually shot in Pittsburgh, and then they reshot it in New York, several months later.
Mm-hmm. So is this a fun show? Because everybody seems to like each other, amazingly enough.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, the movie, you could tell just watching the movie, it seems like a nice environment, because the movie feels really heartfelt and funny. And
I was really worried when I first sat down to watch it, because usually when you have a great time,
right,
it's everyone just loses sight of what they're doing, and it's just a really crappy, disjointed film. But yeah, it was fun. We had a good time.
Bill was saying that usually the biggest laughs in the set from the cast and crew and stuff are usually things that don't make the movie.
It's true, actually. It's weird. I don't get it.
Well, the things that are funny, in person, sometimes have, it's because everybody knows the movie so well, and that's why they're so funny.
Right.
But if you're just watching the movie, those things, have kind of less value.
It's like an inside joke.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
So do you both? You both came up as young people in the business. You're child actors, quote unquote, starting out. Is that working out to be a really good thing? Is it giving you perspective to make these choices and grow into this? Because not too many people survive the evolution, and you both seem to be doing that with great skill.
I don't think I could ever have been an actor unless I started out as a little kid, when I had I was very unabashedly myself. If I started when I was older, I probably would have been there's no reason why I should be doing this. If anybody else can go, it'd be more interesting than me.
So do you feel a reason now, or do you just feel like you're continuing a thing that you know how to do and you enjoy in some level?
I really like it, so.
You're willing to put up with it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel the exact same way as well. But yeah, I feel if I start, I got into a movie in my senior year of high school, and
see, that's way too late. I would have been
well, no, I was doing musicals when I was younger, but I would never in a million years have thought to start this as an adult. It's as an acting is the most difficult profession to break into, because there's no set path. Everybody kind of does it in their own way, and could be, and then to audition for stupid shit that you don't even get into is so degrading, because a lot of actors are really smart people, and to go audition for awful stuff all the time, it must be so degrading. I would be so discouraged immediately that I wouldn't pursue it. So.
Well, you've done a couple of the big dumb movies, Kristen, over the years. A couple, Zathura, I guess, which is a big machine movie, but you love the movie. Do you like doing the big movies as much? Because you seem to be moving towards the indies and staying with the indies, but do you like doing the big machine movies also? Is there something to be gotten from that?
I mean, with Zathura, I was working with Jon Favreau, and he's so great. I mean, I really love everything he's ever done, and really like what he did with that too. It's like the same, you know, all the comedy's rooted in the characters, and you know, we're like in space and everything, but we are trying to like make you believe that we really are in space now. I take myself way too seriously, so I've never thought that I've been a part of a machine. I've always realized that after the fact and been like, wow, how did that happen? But
you never felt that on the set you've always had directors that you connected with and, you know, kind of stuck with?
Yeah. I mean, I've had good relationships with directors and, you know, some not so good.
And were you a serious kid? I mean, when you were a little kid doing, I mean, I guess you were how old in the Panic Room?
10.
You were 10 years old. So were you a serious kid then and you remained a serious kid or person?
Yeah, I've always been a little, yeah, it's funny, people are always like, Kristen, what is wrong? It's like, absolutely nothing, it's just my face, I just like pensive or something. Yeah, no, I've never done any like TV shows, kid thing. I was literally like thrown out of auditions that were for like, because like you said, when you first start, you have to do things that are like, you know, nothing, just very frivolous, like kid stuff, especially if you're a kid. So I was thrown out and wasn't cute or charismatic, so it didn't work.
Do you really not think you were cute or charismatic?
No, I wasn't. I'm telling you, I was like, I want to do safety of objects and get stolen and thought like, maybe, yeah. I was drawn to very strange things. I was not censored when I was a kid. Like I was really not sheltered in any way. So
were you cute and charismatic when you were 10? I mean, was that? Did you feel something change, or did you?
Yes, I was really cute and charismatic when I was 10. Nobody really recognized it though, so I didn't get commercials.
So you don't think getting Panic Room? Oh, so you did Panic Room, which was pretty serious, but you were pretty cute and charismatic. But then
I don't know.
You're adorable.
You've seen my baby pictures.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
It's the whole parade.
No, I mean like the stuff, you know, stuff she does is like, you know, like not. I mean, like if you were doing all like the cutesy child things, then like, you know, wouldn't translate into like what you're discussing, which is the like,
people like to put you in your little
career, you know.
So now you're into college. Are you guys looking? Are you looking for the script that's going to take you to 25, or married, or you know, whatever? Or does it matter? Does it just matter what scripts come and that something's actually good and worth looking at?
Hoping to die of old age in the next one.
Like Benjamin Button.
Yeah. I usually play young. I usually play my age. It's weird playing older for me. It's like I can't really. I'm just not there yet. It's
right.
like I know a lot of people love that. It's like, yeah, I play older. I want to get all these scripts and be more mature, but I don't understand how they do it because you've never been there before. Not that you have to experience everything, obviously, that you've like been filmed, but I don't really think about it. I sort of I do things that I'm like compelled to do, and I don't really. I trust my guts.